The university is a very, very stressful place for students. And for faculty and staff too, I think, as we're dealing with our obligation as an educational university, that we're responsible for them. And we're responsible not only for them educationally, but there's now explicit expectations that we, as faculty and staff, are aware of the mental health of our students. And so there are studies that have been done, very good studies that have been done, that show that being in nature, being outside, being away from the implied educational value of the learning environment inside the classroom is extraordinarily important to people's mental health. I think site furnishings are really important, and not just because they might be individual pieces of furniture, but because they put together settings that suggest how they might be used. People will sit where there's places to sit, but it's also important that they be placed in the right places. That if you want people to pause, if you want people to gather, it needs to be in a place that they pass. On our campus at Virginia Tech, historically as a military college, the outdoor space was just a space between buildings. A few years ago, the university hired a vice president of facilities who's a landscape architect. And he really helped us make an argument for how the outdoor space can be used as part of our educational mission. That space is also important to people's physical and mental health. And that if it's done well, you can actually use that in a way that it becomes part of our classroom space, whether it's a poetry class, whether it's an environmental education class, that it becomes a place that is just part of the extension of the classrooms. Part of it is just changing people's mindset, that the space between buildings can be more than space between buildings.